Alright, we're live. Alright, we're live. Alright, we're live. At here. Mm-hmm.
Good fortune itself is also
Live.
a kind of destiny.
Hi Daryl, how are you doing? To how might you be Pet the Trubbish. I have some DiGiorno pizza to consume. That will be most of my food for today. Comfy Saturday vibes. It's currently like 11:15 on a Friday for me right now. Hi, Phoenix. So Woo was selling, Phoenix? Is Woo was selling? End of service soon? Anyway, weather over here has been shit. Like, it seems like there's a fucking flood warning or tornado watch every night. And GameStop being GameStop, there's no way that we'd ever not be open. Unless the store literally loses power. So that's awesome. That's just dandy. That's fantastic. A lot of pulls, but no free 5-star. But right now I'm chilling. It looked stormy outside for like the entirety of my shift. It was very windy.
The intertwining of fate.
It was very
Quite
windy
amazing.
while I was talking to my coworker outside. Honk has free 5-star and a lot of pulls for Annie. Ooh, it's sounding like Honk better than Woowa. Also, hey Killer. Gib 5-star. But I got home fine. There's construction on like one of the roads leading to my house. So I'm like, you know, I have a strong suspicion and feeling that if I go this way, I'm 100% going to get fucked over.
Four big guys.
Phoenix, you wonder why I never tell stories? And then you do this. And then you do this. Like, something is, like, fundamentally incorrect with your existence, I fear. Like, some way the atoms crossed to birth you into this world, something went wrong. I like hats and story. Well, clearly you gotta get your hat in before. Why didn't you get your hat immediately before I started telling the story? Or why didn't you wait to get a hat after? What are the chances people have made Mega Bell an actual threat? Yeah. No, Killer, there was a Blunder video. I don't remember if he... Fuck, I don't remember if it was... I think it was Battle Spot singles, where you only bring 3. I don't think it was Showdown. But just running... Make it extremely physically bulky, but extremely special week. Killer, I saw the exact thing. Why you combine my chat and Killer? Because I looked at yours, went, oh my god, and then read Killer's and saw an actual discussion being made. Because in singles, you can actually do a Swords Dance set, and it learns fucking Sucker Punch, and almost no one knows that. So you just run shit like Sucker... I think it's Sucker, Power Whip, Swords Dance, Strength Set. I don't know, Phoenix. I'm gonna say no, because we no longer have any trees at the front of our house. But then, yeah, the doubles video I saw, it was like... what was it? Fuck. It was Energy Ball, Sludge Wave, or Sludge Bomb, Strength Sap, Protect. Why you hate trees? Phoenix, they're gone because they already fell. Most of them onto the street, that one on our house. We're not putting back up a dead tree that fell because it was internally dead. Phoenix, you do realize it would take a hot minute to grow another tree, right? Even if we planted another tree, it probably would not be a full-grown tree until I'm out of the house. So this discussion makes no sense. You are nonsense. But anyway, back to continuing my story that you clearly don't care about, Phoenix, as you love changing the subject. The one street that, like, leads up to my house, or my neighborhood street, it's had construction for the past, like, 3 weeks. And normally I'll take it because it's usually not too bad. But with how windy it was, I knew, like, all the cones and shit, they would be scattered across the road. I won't be surprised if someone hit one of them. I won't be surprised if there's some accident there. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm driving past. I'm going the next street that connects to my neighborhood. I'm not contesting this shit. Don't fucking try me on that. And so I had a nice ride home. Alright, how many subs for me to do James's Wisp Bay War, since he's probably not doing it on his own? But anyway. I also looked, so this week, my week's ending tomorrow, I guess, this week. I'm probably working like 4 hours tomorrow, like at 4 to 8, I think. I told my coworker to call me if, like, we need help. Which, like, we're dropping some, like, Pokemon Power Packs. And, like, on one hand, it's Pokemon, so I won't be surprised if we're busy. But on the other hand, it's overpriced Pokemon, so I won't be surprised if we're dead. I really won't be. Because, the way it used to be when we were back when we were a civilized society and we weren't overcharging Pokemon packs by 100%, when we had a power pack, it was usually like, oh yeah, we'll guarantee like a $50 card, PSA slab, and then 2 mystery packs, and it'll be like $80. So bare minimum, I think it was like $40. It was $40 guaranteed. $40 is the minimum for this PSA card, and then 2 packs, and it was $60, I think. Now, not if you were to trade that PSA card into us, you would not get $40. That would be like the value we'd sell at. So we'd probably buy back at like, let's say 60, 80, somewhere between 60 to 80%. Something like that. It's like 24, 32%, or $24 to $32 back if you're to sell it right back to us and not keep it. And then 2 packs, you know, like if you're hitting the bare minimum, you're losing out a little bit, but it's mystery packs, you know? Right now, PSA card is a guaranteed $60. It's $150. Can you not bomb Cuba? I didn't know we were bombing Cuba, so So out of my hands, gang. But yeah, I fucking hate the company as well. Because fucking... We got a notification in our, like, inbox and shit saying they want, like, 80% turnover on the power packs being, like, traded into us. And I'm just like, dog. People are gonna look at that and go, you're fucking scamming the shit out of us, because that's what GameStop's doing. Call me crazy, that's kind of what GameStop's doing. We're gonna sell you something worth like $80, but we make $150 on it, and then we give you back like $40. And again, it's $60 is the minimum. So like, there's a chance someone pulls like some fucking crazy shit. But I don't know how the system works for that. So like, for all I know, they could have made sure nothing goes over like $200 in value. Like, there's no guarantee as to how random it is. And the other thing is that the market fluctuates so much. $60 as of when? Because, like, the market can fluctuate so violently that, like, oh, $60 on Tuesday. Now it's 90. Or now it's 20. You know? It can fluctuate both ways. I don't know. Oh, but anyway, I was looking at the schedule. I work tomorrow, and then I work most of the week next week. And then the week after, I have one shift. Not good. And I can guarantee you it's because, I've already explained, Store B is closing. The lease went up in price. And, like, that store was doing phenomenally in terms of, like, the percentages they had to hit. But, like, just judging between their net sales and the new rent price, it just wasn't happening. So corporate just fucking axed it. Which, like, I don't know. Because there's not much of a better option, I guess. Like, I guess they could have negotiated. Maybe they did. I don't know. But, so, we're bringing two of the people over there to Store A. One of them was the assistant store manager, so he's technically already on here. It's just that with one store manager basically leading two stores, the assistant store manager basically becomes the manager of Store B, is how it worked. So he was mostly over there, rarely over Store A. But so he'll be coming to Store A alongside one other key holder. So that's like 50 employee hours that have to be accounted for over at Store A. So, like, I can't even be surprised that my hours are getting slashed. But, like, we'll see. My hopeful guess is that it means I'm going to be scheduled less, but called in more. Because it's just nice to have an extra hand on deck half the time. Plus, the thing is, just because we have more people, that I feel like that's more to offset the fact we're going to have more business. Because we had so many regulars over at Store B, they're just going to be coming to Store A alongside already Store A's regulars and the fact that there's a ton of foot traffic there. Either that, or I'm going to have to kill myself and find a new job. In other words, I'll kill myself. I do not want to do this event. I really don't. But there's an incredibly high chance that if I don't do it, James won't do it in general. I'll figure out later. That can be an either A, tomorrow me deal, or B, I can do it later tonight, or C, James pays me in blood to do it tonight. I don't know. Oh, another fun story that I guess I'll talk about once I get the game on screen. Today was interesting because around the time I got in, we had a guy come in, and I don't know how old he is. I'd say anywhere from 15 to like 20 something. Bigger guy, like bit taller than me, I'd say. Maybe a bit taller, like ish to my height. Very clearly special needs. Didn't really follow the flow of conversation, didn't really understand what was going on. And at one point, he was looking for a DS. My coworker's like, oh, okay, let me get out of the back. You can kind of see it. He damn near followed my coworker into the back room. He damn near. Like, it's actually crazy. My coworker did not hear him at all. And he was literally, like, on his heels. And our boss had to stop the guy and be like, you can't go back there. Sorry, man, you can't go back there. Not, like, aggressively or anything like that, but just, like, straight up, clearly he doesn't know. You gotta stay back here. And he had, like, a bag of money, like a little Ziploc bag of money. And then he had a card. And I remember my coworkers trying to help him out, but, like, every way they could slice it, he did not have nearly enough money. I want to say the DS was like $80. He had like $7 in cash and then like some type of gift card. And it was showing that like the gift card had like not much on it. And he's like, yeah, I need like it's $80 before tax. It's like 88 after. I would need like $80 more from you. And he's like, but here's the $7. Like clearly no idea how this transaction thing works. And we found out later that he had apparently walked out with some stuff from the next door. And it was like display stuff. Not anything like, not like product, but like enough to be like, that's concerning. So we're like, okay, if he comes back in, we'll kind of make a note. Keep a good eye on him. He came back in again. And at one point, so let's say right here is where, let's say the Pope is where the cash wrap is. Where like all the registers are. All the way like behind my desk, like this way, would be where, like, we have some, like, Xbox stuff. We have, like, some wired controllers and shit. some cords and stuff. It's all locked on peg hooks. So, like, we have to use a magnet key to get them down. He was looking over there, and he was kind of, like, pulling at the pegs almost. Seeing if, like, any of them might have been unlocked, I think. And at one point he grabs a controller. And, like, this in itself isn't bad at all. Like, people will kind of grab onto it just to see if they can, like, tilt it and see what the back says, see what it says about, like, battery life, if it has Hall effect sensors or whatever. Why won't the Pope support bombing school children Madge? Yo, Trump, get off your burner account. But he grabs the controller and he deadass. So my coworker saw that, and he was in the middle of a transaction. He's like, Max, can you help him over there? And like, I know when the way he said it, I know he doesn't mean like help and see what and like help him out with a transaction or something. He means help and make sure like he's not doing anything weird or anything. Because at this point we heard, oh, he walked off with some product next door. So we're like trying to keep a good eye on him. And I'm like, okay. And I walk over there. And like, as I get over there, he's taking it off the wall. Like he tore off like the hanger part of the controller box. So now it's kind of like exposed almost. I'm like, hey, buddy, you wanting to grab that today? I'm like, I'll help you out. I'll bring it up to the counter for you. I'm just like, hand it to me. And like, this is why we say like he was 100% special needs in some form or fashion, because he's not like upset or anything. He's like, oh, okay, just hands it over. Like he's not no level of conflict whatsoever, but like he's just kind of looking around trying to grab something. So I bring it over. I'm like, so these two things, your special needs. Phoenix, I'm stupid as shit. I'm not very good in social situations. This guy was actually special needs.
Look at today's gift count.
Like, there's no joke here. I'm not making light of the situation. He was special needs. He should have had a guardian with him. I don't know how old he was. He could have been a teenager. He could have been 25. He was taller, bigger build. He wasn't rude in any form or fashion, but he clearly did not know what was going on. But I take it up to the counter, mostly just to kind of, like, point out, hey, you don't have the money for this. And he was going, he's like, yeah, but I want it. And he deadass was reaching over the counter. And my coworker's like, okay, at this point, we gotta do something about this. But we still have, like, a line. And I'm like, I'll keep this up for you if you want to keep looking around, but you don't have the money for this. Have you considered not taking Tylenol? I said Trump, get off your burner account. I didn't know RFK shared the account. Thank you, Sparksy. Thanks. And then at one point, I was helping out a customer. My coworker was helping out a customer. And he had to, like, kind of stop doing what he was doing and kind of run over to cut him off from walking through the door with, like, a couple things from our PC section. There were a couple, like, mouse pads. Like, when I say he's just looking at something to take home, he was just looking for something to take home. And he had to stop him. He's like, I'll help you out over here. And the Ayatollah is me. Alright, Alex Jones got a hold of the account, too. Oh, my God.
So much enthusiasm.
But... And he like, brought it behind the counter, set it on the ground. You don't have enough money for this either. And he's maybe getting a little frustrated, but not frustrated when you have, like, a fucking 30-year-old who say you can't take his console or something. Frustrated like a kid that's not getting their way, but, like, knows they're not in the right, you know? It's like, oh, okay. But at this point, he's like, okay,
Look at today's gift
I'm gonna have to call, like, the non-emergency number. We've had kind of police on the strip just as a precaution, because at different points we've had groups of kids steal shit. or people steal shit in general, both from us, both at our store and next door. So it was like already like people close enough to us. But he was calling, and I'm like helping him out because at one point I see him like looking at our Switch displays, and we have the Switch V1/V2, we have the OLED, and we have the Switch Lite. He was like kind of like tugging at the Switch Lite. I think if I didn't do anything, he might have tried to take it off the wall.
So much enthusiasm.
In fact, while we were locking up, I heard a noise from the Switch section. And I looked over, I like walked over there, and I saw the Switch Lite had something saying like preparation phase, data retrieval started, or something like that. So I think it deadass powered off. I think he might have taken the cord out on accident doing what he was doing. Like, I don't know how the display's set up, so I don't know if it's an actual fully functioning Switch Lite.
Look at today's gift count.
That like it has its own power bank and shit, or if it's a matter of like, oh, it unplugged the cord, it now doesn't have what it needs to function properly. I don't know. I just know it was giving a weird message. So I think he did that, but so I walked over. That's why it's funny as shit to learn that most displays are fake ones to prevent theft. Yeah. Like, that's how it works at GameStop. All of the games you see on the floor, it's just the box. It's just the case. It's empty. You bring the case up, it's just us. It's just showing, hey, I want this game. We get it out of the drawer. That's it. If you find a game in a case, it is a mistake, and someone will probably get in trouble for it.
Look at today's gift count. So much enthusiasm.
But so anyway, I'm helping him out. I'm like, hey, are you like looking for anything? He's like, yeah, I want to Switch. I'm like, yeah, you have $8. Switches are bare minimum like 180. You're gonna need more money. I'm sorry. I'm kind of walking with him, talking with him, just making sure, like, because that's like legitimately, if you ever have to work in retail, the best way to prevent theft is just to be near a customer that you think is like a little suspicious in any form or fashion, and just chat with them, because not a soul on earth is going to try and steal something from your store while you are in their face talking to them. You don't even have to try and be like genuine, just strike some conversation. Like, that's literally what I was taught when I came in. Just, hey, chat with customers. You know? Tell them like, hey,
Look at today's gift count.
anything I can help you with. Like, just walking them on the floor. If there's someone that came with the intention of stealing something, and they see you coming out to greet them, they're going to be looking behind their back every time they think about stealing anything. They're going to look suspicious as shit. Or they're just going to go, oh shit, they got eyes and ears in here. But this guy's special needs, I'm not doing it because I'm trying to, like, I'm not trying to, like, make sure he doesn't, but he has, like, the mental capacity of a kid. Long story short, before we closed up, one of the officers came, or, like, a couple officers came in asking for some more specific details, and one of the employees of the store next door actually was in at the same time. So, like, they were chatting about that. What's funny, actually, is that at one point I brought him over to the clearance section, because we had a half-off deal, and I'm like, okay, the only way I can see him leaving the store is with something. I might as well have him buy something cheap with the money he has from our clearance section, so he just has something, and he'll just leave, but with product he bought. I'll be happy, he'll be happy, we'll all be happy here. And this is while my coworker is calling the emergency. Or not, the non-emergency number. And so I come with him over to the... No, I don't come with him. I think I tell him, like, hey, if you're looking for something cheap with the money you have, our clearance stuff's half off, if you want to look over there. And, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, we'll have one spot for him to look for. Now, this is a double-edged sword. Our clearance rack is right next to the door. And, like, as I say that, I realize that, I'm like, I'm gonna keep a very close eye there. And he was, like, kind of rifling through it. And we had, like, an entire peg hook, or entire hook of, like, Switch OLED screen protectors. And he said earlier that he was looking to grab a Switch. And I was like, were you looking to get that? And he's like, yeah. No, I have a Switch. I'm like, you haven't... I made sure I, like, triple checked. Because on clearance, they can't do a return. And the only thing I can think of is he brings it home and his mom's like, he doesn't have a Switch. Oh, we can't do a clearance return. Without, like, severe, intervention with, like, higher management and stuff. Not severe, but, like, district manager has to come in and help and stuff. So I'm like, okay, let's bring it up. And we go through the transaction, and, like, he hands me the money, and, like, I swear we sat there for, like, a solid minute. He's just kind of fidgeting around, not making conversation, just kind of looking around. And I'm like, I'm kind of, like, glancing over my coworker, still calling. I'm like, should I try and keep him in here for if, like, the police come in? I asked him later. He's like, no, you're perfectly good doing that. So I sold it to him. He left. What was funny, though, is that the employee next door, while he was looking through the clearance section, that employee next door came in. He, like, walked in past him, and he, like, gave me a look like, oh. And he wasn't coming in there. He came in earlier to tell us, like, hey, you see that guy? He stole a little bit of stuff. But he was actually off the clock looking to find some games and, like, look at our cards for a little bit. He is a ruse. What are you talking about?
So much enthusiasm.
The employee next door stole. No, they have him on camera, bro. They saw him walking out. But apparently he, like, sprinted across the parking lot. Mind you, severe thunderstorm and tornado watch. Thank you, James. No, thank you. Thank you dearly. Severe weather alerts. And this guy is just running through the parking lot. Apparently, my coworker had her house super damaged. I did read that Discord message just now. Or just before starting stream. You didn't see it, tornado was crazy. But so, he both did that while leaving the store next door. He, like, ran across the... What, you have to see this next. I'm not allowed to tell any stories. Her sister took this from her front porch. But he, like, sprinted through the parking lot, both leaving that store and leaving our store. And my coworker actually, like, deadass was kind of, like, while he was on the phone, like, watching him leave, he, like, kind of walked out just to get a better view. Again, it is raining like hell, and it is windy as fuck. Jesus Christ, James. Yeah, I think I read that on Discord while we were dead. You and Declan talking, that was when I said, like, yikes. I could tank that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know. But yeah, then the police came. And it was while the next door, one of the next door coworkers was in. And, like, chatted for a little bit. Apparently, they took him back to his house. It was actually those two specifically. Took this guy back to his mom's house, which was like 5 miles away earlier in the day. And he walked the entire way back. So, I don't know if, like, his mother just is not paying attention to her son, who's clearly special needs, or if she's also, like, not in the best place, so she can't take care of him. But he deadass walked 5 miles to get to our store again.
Look at today's gift count.
And then was also running with no awareness
Enthusiasm.
through the parking lot. And this, like, people in this state do not drive well. People in this fucking strip mall will just fucking plow through not intersection, but they'll fucking fly through without even looking. And it's like, it is so easy for someone. There's like pillars, obviously, kinda, from because there's overhangs for most of the stores, walking from like the door to like this threshold. So there's a lot of pillars. Would be so easy to drive through, and if like you won't see them because they'll be like behind a pillar technically, and they just walk out right in front of your car.
Enthusiasm.
That's why you have to go slow through there. People don't. And it's just a fact, unfortunately. So this guy not looking both ways could have gotten fucking flattened.
So much
Like there's so many could-haves here of him getting hurt. Like he is a danger to himself at that point. He's a danger to other people around, potentially. Because, like, if you run out into traffic without looking, you're both endangering yourself and also endangering drivers. Because if they try to, like, if they're just driving and then you just run out, they have to, oh! And now they could fucking die getting in a car crash trying to stop them from killing someone else. Or they just fuck the fucking floor of the brakes and then still hit the kid. Like, it's not a good situation. But so apparently both now our store and next door have it so that thank you, Phoenix, you're lucky that wasn't a direct interruption, but now it's not interrupting anyway. Have it so that if he comes in, we can say you're not allowed in here. And if that alone does not stop him, we could be like, oh, you're not allowed in here without a guardian, without a parent or guardian with you. Because like we deal with so many special needs people, whether they're like minors or of age adults, but they'll usually have their parents with them. That way there's some like in between. Like if I tell someone something and they don't listen, it's a lot easier for like their mom or their dad to be like, Tyler, we gotta go. Tyler, we can't afford it. Is it required for GameStop employees to be special needs? Yes, Phoenix. Yes, it's required for GameStop employees to be special needs. Because otherwise, why would you work for GameStop? Anyway. Yeah, so today was very interesting, to say the least. Stop selling Tylenol in your store, then. You know, bait used to be believable. Oh, but also, these next coming weeks, I might have more stories, because, part of the reason the assistant store manager basically was only working at Store B is because, I've told this story before, but back when I got the Switch 2, I came in, sold my Switch 1 for in-store credit, and then, while I was transferring, the assistant store manager and one of the employees got into I want to say screaming match, but it was mostly the other employee, not the assistant store manager, yelling. And then I had to take her shift. And, like, a few months went by with, like, no real fallout at all. And I think the actual fallout was like, hey, let's kind of sweep this under the rug a little bit. And we'll have the assistant store manager work at store B. That way they don't have to cross paths, like, at all. And if they do have to cross paths in any form, it's usually just over the phone of one of them being like, hey, can you get this for me? I'll have a customer running over there. Like, something simple as that. But now, with store B closing, they'll more than likely have some form of overlap. Whether it's direct in that they're scheduled like that, or indirect in the form of, like, I'm not a key holder. Let's say, for example, I was. Let's pretend I am for a second. If I'm working with the assistant store manager and I call off, or, like, I call off, or I ask my coworker, hey, can you cover for me this day? And they're like, okay, yeah, sure. And then they get there, the assistant store manager's there, because they didn't look at the schedule, they just looked and said, my text saying, yeah, I work this time, could you cover that? And now all of a sudden they're in the same shift. But it's also possible that that coworker might not be there for much longer, because she's potentially moving with someone that's not in the same city at all. So we'll see. There might be a couple people leaving, honestly. Which, like, I don't want to hope for. But, like, also, if it means they get a better job than GameStop, which is most jobs, good for them. And it'll also mean I probably, like, reclaim some of my hours that I might not lose, but will probably lose. Would it be rude to call that a win-win? And also this coworker, I have no problems with her, but a decent amount of people have some form of problem with her. She doesn't follow dress code. She very often makes excuses in some form or fashion. And got into that screaming match with this is store manager that one time. And then, okay, so the actual thing, is she hot? I'm not going to go into depth on this, gang. One actual thing that I can point at and go, yeah, that's really dumb, is that she's decent friends with some of the people next door. On Tuesday, we had the key holder we're keeping from store B over, and he was going to close to cover a coworker that was not feeling good. But he doesn't have keys to store A, so he can't really close without keys, but that's something that wasn't really thought about. So, this coworker, she's like, oh, we can get her keys. You get her keys and we'll find a way to transfer them over. So she drives over to the coworker that's not feeling well, gets her keys, brings them back, and then she didn't communicate with this coworker saying, like, what the plan was. She's just like, you're not feeling well, I got it. So she brings the keys to the coworker that will be closing, and he's like, okay, here's the plan. When you close, give it to the people next door and say these are her keys. Like, give her name. And we're like, that sounds very wrong. Like, we're very cool with the people next door. These are keys to the fucking store. This doesn't seem right. But you have seniority here, I guess, and like, she didn't say that she didn't talk with that coworker about it, but she didn't say that she did or didn't, which I guess we should have asked, but, like, I feel like it was implied by the fact that she went to her house to get them. But that night, the coworker that was closing was having a lot of trouble closing up, because there was just stuff that was, like, not lining up. He needed help with a bunch of stuff. So we had to call that coworker that was sick. And she was able to help very easily. And he's like, so what's the key situation then? Because she was telling us that we were going to bring it over next door. And she over the phone went, what? Like, Deadass hit the Star-Lord. What? Wait, no, that's not okay. I'm gonna have my boyfriend pick him up. Because that is not okay whatsoever. So, she didn't communicate that at all. And when her boyfriend came up, we closed at like 8:40 that night, I think, I want to say. Why are you harassing the poor sick girl? Because our boss wasn't picking up his phone. And it was something that we knew she knew. And also she had like the whole day off. So, I don't think it was that harassing. And she was fine enough to call. I feel worse for her boyfriend, but I think he was already out, so he was close-ish. But we were talking with him, because he actually, like, walked out of the next door, like, as we were closing up. And he was so pissed. Not that he had to be there, but that she didn't, like, communicate that at all. That she even, like, entertained that thought. Is the crazy one hot. Story time's over. I eat pizza. But yeah, there's a non-zero possibility that that coworker either leaves or quits, or leaves or is fired in some form or fashion. Which, like, would kind of suck. It's not like she's a bad employee, but she doesn't follow policy a lot and makes some very weird decisions sometimes. She makes good sales very frequently, so her numbers look good. And she's one of the few people that is bilingual that works there. So there'll be plenty of times where, like, a person only speaks Spanish or predominantly speaks Spanish, knows very little English, and, like, I can't really help. Thankfully, a lot of the time they'll have, like, they'll have a translator on them. They'll have, like, their phone with Google Translate, and, like, it's not fully trustworthy. But, like, at least there's some level of communication there. But she is in some form or fashion fluent in Spanish, so she can actually help. But combining, like, the kind of weird stuff she does sometimes with the fact that she has a very strained relationship with the assistant store manager, and then also she might be moving to a different city with her boyfriend slash fiance slash I don't know. Salsa sour cream. Yep. Phoenix. Yep, of course. And then also one of the coworkers heard her saying something about, like, putting applications out. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see anything in the GC. Phoenix, you low-key a Paw Patrol victim. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. They would put you down like a dog. I'm a duck, they would put you down like a duck that can't swim. But yeah. My current hope is that not much changes. We just have more employees. And, you know, with how much business we have, we kind of get the A-OK to just, like, have more hours available. So you'd see me, like, not be scheduled to work a Saturday. But I get called in asking, hey, Max, can you help out Saturday? We only have 2 people on clock. I threw out my back Wednesday. Curry, no! How are you besides throwing out your back Wednesday? How are you besides that? Yay, Curry W. Phoenix, you are celebrating Curry throwing their back out. That's fucked up. It's really cruel of you, Phoenix. That's extra messed up, gang. Tails. There's like nothing to reject. There's almost nothing. What a waste of the redeem gamble, bro. What have you done? No, I got up fast and my back said no. Ouch. Oh, I thought you had gay sex LLLL. Wow. Fucked up, Phoenix. Phoenix, if I find a hot tomboy looking for a loser boyfriend, you will have to be getting in line behind me. Curry, it's a good try, man. It's a good try, but no. Can you referral me? You will be getting in line. You know how, like, when you go to call some company and it puts you in a queue, and, like, it seems like you never move up in the queue? That'll be you. Max, you're not a loser BF. You're right, I'm just a loser currently. I'm aware. I'm well aware, Delaware. Am I not allowed to be challenged and a loser?
An opening. Let's get still.
Bullshit.
Gather. Concentrate. Clarity and impurity cycle. Shift. Clean it up. Hold the rest to me. They just will click. Cycle of yin and yang. As decreed.
Chi and mind as one. Concentrate.
Allow me.
Your life ends here.
Also, guess what? I'm gonna try to build the girl group when they rerun and be smart about my polls. I skipped the entirety of the girl group. Curry, can you referral me a tomboy? The only bi I like is Josh. Wow. Did I? Yeah, I did everything. Pro doesn't even like James. I have no affiliation with Epstein. So, Phoenix, I don't think any of us were thinking you did until you said that. Strange, isn't it? Peculiar. Phoenix's friends is Palm Beach Pete. Petra? No. No, Phoenix, you're friends with Petra? Pete is cool. You know who that? No, I have no idea who that is. I literally just assumed you're making some shit post. Who looks like Epstein and says he's totally not him. That's actually really funny. And Palm Beach Pete sounds like the fucking perfect name to use if you're pretending to be if you are pretending to not be a pedophile. How do you not know? Because I'm not looking for Palm Beach Pete, gang. I'm playing fucking Honkai and Zenless Zone Zero and then Night Rain. You're a loser, BF. Thank you. Thank you, man. OMG Max. I'm getting more drink and food. Actually, I'm probably good on food. Just do what Sykkuno did. Curry, did you see that fucking Deku's VA did a cover of it? That shit's so fucking funny. I'll be right back. I'm choking. Max, all you have to do is fix your hair and go to a gym and wear a bit of makeup and sound like Deku while being a VTuber. So I feel like no human being has that kind of overlap, I'm gonna be honest here. Curry, send him the Palm Beach video. Yeah, I go shower, BRB. Yo, why are we reacting and then not staying for the Whatever, man.
I would like to apologize to everyone I have disappointed. Most of all, to my girlfriend. I am so sorry I put you through so much. I never want to make these mistakes again
here.
and hurt you and the people I care about. I was unfaithful, and I own and fully admit that. I lied to people and told them I was single, which I know is not right. I'm sorry to all of the people that I hurt by doing this. The following is not an attempt to minimize what I have done. However, I have seen some false accusations about me that are not true. I cannot allow false accusations and such extreme labels to be placed on me. I do understand that the people making these claims did it from a place of hurt. So please, do not send any more hate to anyone. I just want the situation to get better, and I wish them the best. My girlfriend and I didn't respond quickly because we were already working on our relationship and communication before all this happened. Having so much private information exposed to the public has made it incredibly difficult for us to heal together. I will be taking a break from streaming and the internet to better myself and give us the time we need to try and improve our relationship. Thank you for reading, and I will continue to learn and grow from this experience. My girlfriend wanted to share her experience. Below is a message written by her.
Where do we buy Intimidate?
No! No, we're not buying Intimidated crab meat. No one even knows what the fuck that is, gang. Alright, back to Zenless. That's so fucking funny, bro. No one is taking that apology seriously. Yay! Arf! Blazing Pessimist, have you considered dying? Perchance? Yo. Thank you, James. Yo, like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? I'm going into his offline chat and saying you need to be deleted from this plane. You scum of the earth. There we go. OMG, hi, Polker. Why are you petting yourself? Alright.
Hello there.
Hello!
Four big guys.
Eyeball shells.
My ass is like apple pie. If they keep fucking me like this, I might just cry.
How are you, belligerent ball gel? Warmongering jelly. Destroyer of worlds. Alright, that's fair. There's something so funny about me calling you Destroyer of Worlds and then you just send an emote of you eating cheese. There's something so poignant about that.
Alright, I'll take the money. Don't underestimate me. Check that out. Your weakness has been exposed. A flurry of thrusts. I see your weakness. I'm all ears.
Have you seen Elmo embracing Sharia law? What are we talking about?
Day with Lord Pathan.
Oh, but ball gels, I got silly Shubba Wubba Boo lady. I got the where is it? I got Shabba Baba Do Lady.
I only have.
You know, I really like your scent.
She really likes my scent, apparently. She's a super cool segue. And I am not going to be able to enhance her shit very much, am I? Did get Hot Man. Hot Man ain't out yet. But I did get Benjamin to E6, I think. The nice thing, though, ball gels, is that I got both of my goals this patch without much issue.
I sense someone's peepers on us, Trucky.
And Bagels, I know Hot Woman is bad in your eyes. She does have a snake friend, though. So if you consider the package deal, she is a cool little snake guy with a cool little bow tie. But I managed to get both of them pretty nicely. So the odds of me getting Guy next patch, second half of next patch, are pretty good. Phoenix, I'm gonna give one look at this.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I'm Rami Youssef.
Oh, it's almost Elmo. Mr. Rami, what does salam alaikum mean?
Well, salam means peace, and it's a way to say hello in Arabic.
Oh, cool. Oh, salam alaikum, everybody.
Elmo and I are here to wish all of you a happy Arab American Heritage Month.
Yeah, happy Arab American Heritage Month.
I'm so proud of my Arab heritage, and I'm so happy to share this month with my fellow Arabs and Elmo. So, thanks, Habibi.
Oh, wait a minute. What's Habibi?
Oh, it's an Arabic word for a special friend.
Really? Well, happy Arab American Heritage Month, Habibi. We love you.
I thought it was a joke. I feel like Phoenix is racist. See, Phoenix does this cool thing where he pretends to be... He pretends to be the, like, most stereotypical MAGA supporter just for the joke, and then somehow manages to find his way on to Epstein's Island.
You sure you want me?
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, I sense someone's pee persona's drunky.
I always think she's saying P persona. Phoenix was one of Epstein's top visitors, also Max. I thought Phoenix was one of Epstein's bottom visitors. Anyway, I need help. What do you need help with? I highly doubt I can help, but what do you need help with? So I have Alice and Stun Girl. So, Stun Girl could mean anything. Who's Stun Girl?
Come to the seaside with me, Lord Phaethon.
Should I pull for new Anomaly Girl? Who is Stun Girl?
I am the Eye of Obel.
Stun Magical Girl.
Huh? Do you have a
Nangwang?
want to share?
Why would you say no to a billionaire inviting you to a party? Why would you say yes to a billionaire inviting you to a party? I would assume I'm going to be eaten. Are you talking Nangwang, Curry? Because I don't...
Hello? Rep
Maybe
2493?
Dylan? Yeah.
You're served. If
Yeah,
it's
Promea's
too
not bad.
We can go out anytime.
I was a commie before you, poser. Phoenix, I don't know if me not trusting billionaires makes me a communist. I don't know if that's... I don't know if that tracks. Let me look at Promea's kit real quick. Because honestly speaking, I've mostly just looked at her tits. So I don't know her kit all that well. This might sound out of pocket. Will the parties have cosmic brownies? I feel like that is a very important detail. The kit. This might sound out of pocket. Nangwang is the best new Anomaly support. Max doesn't like that because she replaced Vivian. I don't like that because I don't like the Angels of Delusion. And Vivian is 800% hotter, so... Nangwang on Fraud Watch. And besides, why would I care that there's a Bloom character? You just run multiple Bloom. It's genuinely giving like, oh man, Kafka's cooked when they add another dot detonator, as though the best dot team would not be multiple detonators. Like, well, he doesn't play Minecraft. James, however. So, she detonates anomalies. While her cloak is active, she can move freely, follow up with attacks, and even trigger an automatic perfect dodge. Her chain attack, ultimate, and core passive all feature a mechanic called a bloom. Simply put, whatever attribute anomaly is on the enemy, she detonates it again for bonus damage of that type. Okay, so she does a lot of a bloom. Yo, did I get Sissia? James, I wasn't pulling on your account. I genuinely misread this. It says Promea throws her cloak during certain moves. I thought it said Promea throws it back. I might just be seeing what I want to see. But yeah, Prometheus is probably good for you, Curry. The only worry, though, is that you have 3 characters doing completely different attributes. So I'm not 100% sure. Granted, Alice can just trigger an attribute anomaly immediately. So... is it really that bad? Not really. But also, to be fair, Vivian makes it so everyone triggers a bloom, essentially, is how she works. So I don't really see her being outclassed in any way. It's literally a case of, oh boy, 2 cakes! Did I think I did all the dailies. Also, James, I still haven't done the shitter event. Yes, bro, peak. My plan is to get Girl Group when they rerun since I have 1 out of 3. Nangguang does just as much support, but is also a stunner, also does just as much damage as the DPS is doing. Vivian is not useless by any stretch, but in 99% of cases, Nangguang is better. Again, killer. Oh boy, 2 cakes. Like, I don't... like, why would I not just run both of them? Again. And again,
Come to the seaside
might I
with me,
add,
Nathan.
I don't know, why are you a terrorist? Phoenix, you're a terrorist to my brain, gang. Like, what are you doing, twin?
Summer day
Show like Hussy.
I'm at your disposal.
Here's Lycan. Bagels. Here he is. Double anomaly for disorder, unless you're using Aria, because then it's a bloom. I just got an AI ad. Is that a first for you, or... like, have you just been offline in general for the past 2 years? I swear every time I'm watching Eli's stream, I get one of those fucking call she ads. Someone's got a fucking bomb call she, right? That shit's gotta go. Like, insider trading and AI ads, just say you're a pedophile. Just say you're a pedophile. Like, we all know it. Like, everything's there in the resume, you just haven't been confirmed for the job. Like, I don't know what you want from me here. Wow, Max, why are you so political? I am incredibly anti-AI. My bad. Okay, political Andy. Okay, dead duck. Max is only pro AI. No, Curry. AI porn is soulless. I'm actually so passionately against AI porn. If you jerk off to AI porn, I genuinely think less of you as a human being. I don't care if it's fucking hentai or if it's deep fakes. You need to be cold. If it's deep fakes, you need to like actually be shot. Max is pro human trafficking. This is dead ass. Like, oh, you like pancake? I like pancakes a lot. Oh, so you like Hitler? Like, no, my brother in Christ, that is a different fucking book you are reading here. And he's dead. And he's dead. But no, AI deepfakes are like the most immoral shit I can fucking imagine jerking off to.
Petra _525 wasted.
And then AI hentai just tends to be just actual theft. And like, there's no heart in it. There's none. If I see good porn, I imagine that the person who drew it was jerking off while making it. AI's not doing that. Anyway, let's react to Petra's react. Thank you, Peter. Getting in the middle of this conversation.
Do you know why I pulled you over? Actually, I think it's because...
I shall not answer any questions unless thy lawyer is present!
Fuck. No, we're not listening to Jam's theme. Stop! Stop! Alright, what am I playing now? Have you been pulled over? Unironically, I have not. I have yet to be pulled over. I have yet to be in a car crash while driving. I don't know, man. I'm boring as fuck. Wow, white privilege. I mean, yeah. But, like, I think people get pulled over first, and then the white privilege kicks in once they're pulled over. I'm going to be honest here. I don't think I've used my white privilege card yet. I'm going to be honest here. Want to hear some racist shit happening to me? Oh, man. I don't think I've used my free trial yet. But I haven't said anything to you yet. Curry, it's a prediction. It's a prediction. Curry's... I can't hear your mind. You don't have yo type. What? Oh, you don't... Killer, I can hear your mind. You don't have to type. There we go. Hate crime stream. Well, yes, Bagels, I do hate crime. Max Reed. I just did. I just did, man. Merxho Reed. Curry, learn to type. Like, I don't know here, man. No? Okay. You're dyslexic, comma, DM. This is the most, like, fucking ADHD chat I can imagine right now. How it feels when you remember your password. Petra, what does this mean? Like, actually, what does this mean? I don't know. Dude, I fucking love Jacoby. He's the funniest motherfucker on this planet. James sent something in our group chat between me, him, and Jacoby. It was like, we mainly made it for like Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers to chat about it, because we were the only ones like keeping up with the spoilers as they came out. But James sent a conversation he was having with Luke. And Luke called Naoya a bitch. Didn't even, like, he forgot his name. He's like, that fucking dude saying, you ain't no Toji, just got fucking bitched. And James had to be like, yo, that his name's Naoya, he's Jacoby's favorite. And Jacoby's, yo, why is Luke LARPing JJK? Naoya is the man. Also, so my BF lives in a white neighborhood, so whenever I drive, white people stare at me and give me dirty looks. One time at Ralph's, some lady ran down the aisle while frantically looking back at me like I was gonna do something. Bro. Curry, how south do you live? Like, that's bad, bro. Like, that's fucking bad. Fuck, I accidentally clicked BattleNet, so now it's fucking emailing me like, you want back? Torrents? I genuinely don't know what that is. I don't know if you're misspelling something. I don't know if that, like, if that's a city or a district or a town. I don't know. I don't know where that is. I don't know what that is. And you don't have to answer more specific than that. I was genuinely just looking for, oh yeah, pretty south, or look it up, loser. Why should I have to look it up? Why should I have to look it up? That would be rude of me to do, to look into your locale. I'd be basically doxing you at that point. So no, I will not look it up. I will not. I refuse even. Where's my tomboy? Phoenix, have you checked in the incinerator, perchance? Have you looked in the incinerator? You might have to, like, get in there if you want to make sure. Or perhaps the wood chipper? Have you looked inside the wood chipper? Again, you might have to, like, get in there a little bit to kind of scope the place out. You know, you never know. You never know, man. She could have been misplaced. Phoenix, go get your dick wet. I don't like it when it's wet. It's cold. I feel like Ben Shapiro said this at some point. Alright, am I playing Night Rain? Am I playing Absalom? Am I playing Champions? Or am I... What time is it? It's already almost fucking 1, bro. Ugh. Alright, no Skong tonight. Ben Habibi. I don't think that's... Ben admitted he can't make his wife wet. No, he didn't admit it. He just made it very clear that he can't. It's statistically impossible for a pussy to get wet. Same with Tectone. Well, isn't that different? Isn't he like a... Okay. Thank you, Peter.
525 wasted 1 bit.
I'm Eevee. That's great, Petra. That's fantastic.
Hey, Grandpa, how's it going? Oh, I'm ready. Ready for what? Where are we going? Ready?
To die. What God, please fucking...
Shockingly accurate. Shockingly accurate.
I wish there was a
No,
little...
don't play Oni Plays moments. You're out of your mind. It's 12 in the morning. He's disgusted by Virginia. Virginia. Sorry, not Virginia. I thought Phoenix was confusing vagina for a state. My bad. Good point, Petra, and I found a funny game. Oh, here it comes. Max, you can't read. It's Absalom time. That's Max for real.
We really needed that power slide.
That would have broken the bank.
Nah, I think pussy is very cool, Curry. I'll have you know. Peter Porter picked up a couple Peters. You guys made this an RPG maker? What the fuck? No, I'm not watching a level uplifting video. You're out of your goddamn mind. I got a Steam notification. Phoenix said tomboy, tomboy. It's like he's fucking trying to do a ritual in the mirror. Like, I don't... Yes, Coriander. Yes. Let me see here. Fuck. Ouchie, ouch, ouch, oof my bones. Fuck, that did not feel good. Don't ban me, Max is political first. What if I still ban you, but not because you're being political, but because you're Phoenix? What then? Ah. You didn't say don't tie me up. That is true. You did get him there. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know why my allergies just kicked in out of fucking nowhere. That's awesome, dude. I guess I'll boot up a little bit of Absalom. I'm pissed because last time I played, I don't know where the fuck I needed to go. For cider. I don't know what Phoenix is. Invite me? Yo, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Yo, I'm gonna rip this guy's legs off. Long ways. Probably had to interact with something during the run that wasn't very obvious. I mean, that's what I think. But usually it kind of was obvious. Like, none of these character runs about anything, like, crazy to look for. Hence my confusion. Curry, I don't know what that is. I don't think I want to know what that is. I'm already being stupid by playing this instead of fucking Silksong. Actively choosing not to make progress on the fucking infinite long length backlog. I thought Max playing Skong. I would've if I started stream earlier. But I work tomorrow, and on top of that, I might get in earlier than I'm hoping to. Well, not earlier than I want to work, definitely to make up for the fact that not this next week, but the week after, I genuinely might not even have 5 hours. It's a genuine possibility. Overpressure. Top route and yelled, yeah. More hours to stream, yay. See, I'm very happy to be able to stream more. The problem is that, the genuine problem there is that when I'm scheduled to work 5 days in a week, I know when I'm working, because I'm not going to get called in extra. You know? Like, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's state law, or if it's like GameStop being GameStop. But I can't work more than 5 days a week. Or at least I'm not supposed to.
Say such nasty things all the time.
Try and do a rose turret build, I guess. Or not rose, but a yeah, Petra, that's because you're a bitch. Nice. 30% damage. Max Stint Invite Mate. Good thing I had a boar. I don't know what this guy's looking for. But apparently he won't rat me out. I don't think he's coming with. Dodge, Colonel Lock. Rose turrets drop thorn daggers. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Say such nasty things all the time.
I have plenty of time to get a time ritual.
That's some lovely handiwork, sure. But I can't fly. This would be better with some music and a bottle of red wine.
Go this way. Let me not troll. Why does this look like Max? Bro did a react on an Instagram reel and I'm supposed to be okay with that. And it's gonna force Absalom onto my left monitor. Fuck's sake. That does not look like me.
Roaming around that's also filled. We'll call him Twinkie.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're not. I didn't hear half of the fucking react. Yeah, no. Yeah, get this guy a no. Fucking A. Fuck, did I, like... I feel like I got a splinter in my hand, but I don't know if I'm actually, like, losing it. Oh. Let's do that. I like that a lot.
Repulsive. I love it.
And so does she.
May we fly?
May we fly?
Chance against me either.
Throwable and critical with this build? Fuck yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. Absalom-fucking-lutely.
Here. Soon, compens. Leap.
I have everything you need right here. For the cause.
I could find a good bed and warm company by selling this.
Petra, I'll kill you in your sleep, twin. We'll go into the forest. Yeah, we'll go in the forest. Don't throw more ghosts at me, please. I will be very pierced.
Come closer.
Alright.
Further. Down.
Spider-Mine!
Alright, this is the most annoying this has been. Like, every single time, besides this one, I've had a way to just fucking annihilate them. Shit, I fucking hate Spider-Man. Full iframes there? Really? Really? Full iframes. Okay. That was ass. Throwables are multiplied. Do I want that? Because I assume the thorns... You know what? Yeah, let's do that, because then whenever I pick something up to use, it won't be as bad. When compared to the thorn dagger, or rose darts. I thought they both got hit. How are you, Jack?
This is absolutely repulsive. I love it.
You know where Eli lives, right? Can you go set fire to his house? Is it because he's playing Overwatch? It's because he's playing Overwatch, isn't it? Yo, Eli, please, bro. I hate streaming is streaming over slop. I did slop watch lurk and it didn't give me anything. Unfortunate. Yo, why is it why did it switch monitors? Oh, you know what? That's probably probably better if I have it this way, actually. Maybe did it to hurt you in particular in a premeditated fashion. So Max. Where invite, Petra? Where invite? I have rocks. Yo, I'm gonna skin you alive, brother. Brother, I'm gonna fucking skin you alive. You will be a pelt on my wall for the masses to see, Petra. Hungry.
sure where you're going, big fella.
You will find nothing but another death.
Really? Yo, watch this drive.
Size doesn't matter.
Okay, Tinkerblade's a lot better. Slopslam Lurk. Why are we going at bat for Epstein's favorite video game, Eli? What are we doing?
Suppose I should take a bite.
Petra, it's wild how you're trying to go point for point with Phoenix in terms of wasting points. Like, what are we doing?
If I were to marry you, and we had a barn or two, I shall break their bones before they're grown. I'd work for bread to keep them fed for the rest of my life, so there would never a sailor be, so there would never a sailor be. Bravo! Bravo!
My bad. Can I get my rock back? No.
Max, let's choose. Max, I can tell you where they are.
Shaq, this is like a Petra move. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is literally a Petra move. The hell are we doing? Oh, this is really dog
Are
shit
you
now.
hope? We're. Don't worry.
Oh yes, you work so hard. Poor little thing. I'll kill you.
People really used to pay to sail here and stroll along the Pilgrim Road. What a swing.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, I can't... That hits, sir?
Is it time that's flowing backward, or is it us?
I
You
love...
weren't that hard to find. Here's your share from our last little outing. Make the most of it. I'll take my leave now, while it's still quiet.
No more repetitive. Are we for real? Fuck me, man. I love getting sandwiched between enemies that I need to all fucking deflect. Blue, yellow, red.
Repulsive. I love it.
Fucked it up. That sucks, because I have, like, no HP. This is such awesome RNG, bro. Oh, no, that's super cool. Ridiculous, bro. Like, I can't fucking see anything. So I can't see the red flash. I can't see that they're prepping an attack. Fuck off, man.
Death is just another step.
Ugh! I'm so pissed that I didn't get it the first time. I'm so actually fucking livid. Because then I get that forced sequence where like, oh, you know how like you normally have a choice in where to go? Yeah, no, you have to go this way? Oh, it's a purple area. Oh, it's a purple area! Stop being angry. Stop being a pedophile. Can we do that, Phoenix?
Flying Shredder!
Will either of them stop? Who knows? I can work with Flying Shredder. Spider-Man's so fucking useless half the time. Yo, so like this shit sucks. Dash, extra jump, nope. Crit static charge. I can work with unstable. I'm kind of tempted to just go straight up immediately. Fuck it. Phoenix, that is not the best response to me calling you a pedophile. And there he goes, and there he goes. Yep. Eli, could you, like, be more busy playing your shit game, please? So I don't have to deal with this? Inventing new moves, bro. Extra evade chance. 10% damage increase. Fucking.
So, is it time that's flowing backward? Or is it us?
Fuck me, we'll abuse that, I guess.
Flying Shredder! Flying Shredder!
time that shit, bro. Oh, you learn about the secret 20-second move in the moveset with a 2% chance of use that animation when you grapple them and palm someone in the face 5 times this funny, noise game. Thank you, Jack. I made it myself, apparently. Oh, fucking god. I love when the ghost just decides to do fucking 26 in the same goddamn attack. Petra, if I play more, I'm not inviting you, gang. Let's be so for real right now.
Winter comes out better with a stolen ritual.
I guess we'll try and spam Arcana. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to deal with this. Yeah. It's already 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'm going to bed after this.
Death is just another step on your journey.
Like, I'd be so... It doesn't even matter anyway. It doesn't even matter anyway. Even if I was doing good in this run, look at the map. Look at the fucking map. Guaranteed purple area in the top. 2 guaranteed purple areas in the top. I'm not getting the quest done anyway. That's so awesome RNG, bro. Fuck me. Oh my god, who fucking brought the IDF into this shit, bro? God. That's actually so fucking bullshit. Alright, end of stream single time. Ba-da-da. But-a-dog. Any day now. I was to say, where the fuck my mouse goes on that fucking left monitor. All right. Ash, Voot, or Saber? Voot? When I say Voot, I'm apparently fucking, what, German? Why end so fast? Game pissed me off. I started late. There's not much more than that. And I'm tired. So I guess there's 3 reasons. Yo, I cannot wait to get, like, half of this lineup out. So why end? I just told you, you clearly can't listen. Bronya probably goes, because I don't really care about getting her E4. Himiko goes, same reason but E2. Clara goes, same reason but E4. And then we get Yunli, Argenti. Well, actually, yeah, I probably get Argenti, and then, obviously, Silverwolf. Good luck for your gender-affirming surgery later. Alright, Boot Hill End. I was hoping the loading screen was confirmation that I got a random fucking 5-star like 7 kitty, but no. No. A purple though. Hey Misha, thank you for giving me my pull back. I appreciate it, man. That's my goat right there. Ignore the fact that I probably have not used you outside of Simio. Ignore that part. Please. Yeah, 3.5 days until 4.2. Well, actually, it'll probably be 4. Yeah, it'll be like end of day 21st. I guess I could probably check the schedule and see what my schedule looks that day, but I almost certainly will be working. Shall we see if I got lucky? Shall we take a look? Yeah, I work that night. Okay, well, to be fair, I work that night, but I'll probably be getting off, like, right as the patch drops, so I'll be able to come in, do the patch, or play the patch a little bit. And then Wednesday, I work 3:30. So, I mean, I guess I can stay up a decent amount, so it's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. Alright. Oh, well, let's raid Eli, so everyone else may suffer alongside him. Yeah, this looks miserable. Oh, now you raid him. Yeah. When he's playing that, unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. Oh man. Oh look, someone guided the raid to Eli. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow.